Hey guys, so I'm Lindsay, aka Casowl, and this is my very first Q&A video. So, yay! Let's get started, I guess. Number 1, if you could create any supernatural episode, what would it be about? I pretty much just want an entire episode of Sam and Dean and Cass in the bunker, just watching movies and eating burgers and pie. I think that would be beautiful. Number 2, if you were to be handcuffed to someone for 24 hours, who would you want it to be and why? I would want to be handcuffed to Dean Winchester, and I don't think I need to explain why. I think you guys can figure that one out on your own. Number 3, on a scale of 1 to 574,897.58, how hard do you believe that Cass is actually an owl? 574,897.59. Okay. Number 3, what's your guilty pleasure? I would say reading Dusty L fanfiction, but I don't really feel guilty about that at all. So I'm going to say there are these chips, and they're salt and pepper flavored. And it sounds disgusting, but they're so good. You don't understand. They're delicious. Okay, and I eat those like all the time. Number 5, when and why did you join Tumblr? I'm pretty sure I first got on Tumblr last July, so about a year ago, a little less than a year ago, and my friend forced me into it. So yeah. Number 6, what's your supernatural OTP? I think you know the answer to this question. Destiel. Number 7, do you think Destiel will go canon? I think looking at it objectively, looking at the storyline, it's what would make the most sense at this point. And if it didn't go canon, I think everyone would be missing out on a lot. So I try and stay optimistic, but knowing our writers, I don't know. I think it could go either way. Number 8, what do you think is the best ending for Supernatural? So I've thought about this a lot, and I've decided that I agree with Jensen, because you remember that time he told us he had that dream about how it ended, and it was like, it showed Dean trading keys with some random guy, and the guy got in the Impala and drove away, and then Dean got on a motorcycle and drove away, and then he explained that that was because everyone Dean had ever loved was dead, and he didn't need a passenger seat anymore. I think that would be a really good ending. Do you have any favorite supernatural headcanons? Number 10. I have this headcanon that Dean can't stand to listen to Hey Jude by the Beatles because it makes him think of his mom and his childhood, and he tears up. Number 11. What makes you happy / what's your happy place? I really like long car rides and like just being on the road for hours with the radio turned all the way up with like a friend or something. That's my happy place. Like, favorite. Number 12, who is your greatest inspiration? I'm gonna have to say Misha Collins, and I'm not going to explain why, because that would probably take around 20 minutes. Yeah, but pretty much just looking at everything he's been through and everyone he is today, it's just amazing. So yeah. Number 13, if you had a whole year where you didn't have to worry about money or taxes or anything stressful of any sort, what would you spend it doing? I would gather up a few of my closest friends and we would just travel. I mean, we'd go anywhere and everywhere we'd ever wanted to go and just buy stuff. It'd be awesome. What was your first fandom? Number 14. If you mean like the first thing I was obsessed with, the Percy Jackson series. If you mean the first TV show I was obsessed with, Bones. If you mean my first like heavy-duty fandom, Supernatural. That was the first one I got, like, really into. And then the last one, what do you call a fake noodle? An impasta! Yay! Okay, bye!